morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olivia and I am a bikini competitor, online coach and bikini and posing coach. And welcome to the peak week vlog. Unfortunately, this is what you're gonna have to be dealing with today because we are 2 days out and I am exhausted. And there's a lot to do today. It's an early-ish start, not as early as during the week. It is currently 7:30 in the morning and I have just checked in with my coach, so I'm going to pop the check-in there. A lot has happened over the last few days, so let me bring you back. Obviously I couldn't film during the week because I was working and everything, but let me bring you back. So what we have done since Monday was a fat loading approach. So I did tell you in my previous vlog we are not doing a proper peak week. We are dieting into the show with possible carbs going in to fill me out either today or tomorrow. We are still waiting to hear back. So what we've done Monday, Tuesday was very much a bit lower protein, higher fats, calories still sub 1,000. And yeah, pretty much 5 no carb meals. Pump sessions started Monday as well, so I haven't really been training very hard. I have been training pretty much every day apart from yesterday, but there were pump sessions, nothing to failure, 6 exercises, 2 to 3 sets each of 10 to 15. Then from Wednesday is when shit got real. We dropped all veg. So my meals were literally just chicken and peanut butter, turkey and peanut butter, and egg whites. So no veg, meals were tiny, and honestly it was the hardest thing I've done. Like, we've always cut veg close to show, like 1 day out, never like 4 days out. So the last few days have been very difficult, but we are here, we made it. We are 2 days out, we are off work today, but it's a very busy day. So plan of action, I'm gonna tell you what's happening first. I don't want to keep this too long because I do want to spread this video over 2 days out today and 1 day out tomorrow when we're heading up to Northern Ireland, because we are heading up tomorrow morning. So plan of action for today. I need to go and shave my entire body right now before I get my tan. Obviously it won't be bringing you there. So I need to shave my entire body, so I've decided to do that now because I will be heading to the gym about 10 o'clock, so I've got over 2 hours to get everything done, and I'm still waiting on my food, so I don't even know what I'm eating pre-workout. But I will take you to the gym for a pump session. Today I think is push pump, and then I have one posing client that is also competing on Sunday at 12 in person. That's why I'm just going to the gym at 10, gonna stay in the gym, wait till I have her, then come back home, then probably sort my meals for the day. Start packing and continue packing. I've kind of been packing as the day went. Obviously in my last vlog I showed you what's in my show day bag, so my show day bag has been pretty much packed away, but I do need to pack my big suitcase, my clothes, my toiletries, all of that. And I mean, look at the current state of affairs in my room. Everything is just laid out on the bed. I've got a few toiletries packed, some comfy post tan or post show clothes. Obviously my backstage bag is being packed. My suitcase is ready to be packed, and then I've gotten a list for my coach of all the foods I'm gonna need just tomorrow mainly, and Sunday backstage. So I did go to the shop yesterday, got all that, so I will actually show you what I bought when I come downstairs, but it's just mainly carbs, you know, rice cakes, rice, squares bars, bit of fats like peanut butter, dark chocolate, bit of show day essentials that I haven't mentioned before. So I will just, everything's still packed away in a bag. I didn't even take it out of the bag yesterday, so I will show you when I go downstairs. And then when we're home tonight and everything is kind of done, we need to hop back into the shower. We need to exfoliate and moisturize for the last time before tan. Tan is at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and we need to wash my hair, which also takes about an hour to do, especially with the extensions in. So it's a busy day. I still have my client check-ins to do because I did ask my girls to check in that bit earlier. Obviously some posing check-ins, but that is all for today then. And then tomorrow, because I will carry this vlog into tomorrow, we are going to be heading to the gym about 8 a.m. in the morning tomorrow for our last glute pump session before the show. Then we're gonna prep our food, get on the road to Derry. It's about a 4-hour drive. And then we've got our tan at 6 p.m. Then we might have some posing girls coming over to the apartment. And obviously we'll be checking in multiple times a day, and And yeah, we don't really know what's happening tomorrow apart from the fact we're going to the gym, we're getting on the road, we're getting to dairy, and we have our tan. And then obviously everything else will kind of be up to my coach. I'd say we'll be checking in tomorrow, especially. You kind of want to be checking in before or after every single meal. We're going to implement peak max probably today, because when carbs go in, you tend to implement peak max. I am very happy with my check-in today. I kind of got into my head yesterday. I felt like shit, but you know, I see those bit of tie-ins coming in and I am happy. Like I dropped 0.7 today. I dropped 0.6 yesterday. Like the drops have been mad, and it's all by just implementing higher fats, no veg, no carbs, and just getting rid of some fatigue from the body. So obviously pump sessions, cardio has been decreasing. Right now, this is the first day I haven't had morning cardio and I don't know what to do with myself. Hence I'm going to get started on that body shave now, because I was going to do it later. But I want to get ahead of the game today because it's a busy day. Now, he did promise me meals are going to be easy, probably just like rice cakes, chicken and peanut butter, which I'm not complaining about. We are taking a very clean approach to this carb up this year. Just rice cakes, no artificials like cream of rice, no whey, no veg. Keeping it very simple, keeping it easily digestible is the main thing. And I did also pop him the question, what am I allowed to eat post-show? Because I'm not having an off-plan meal post-show. I did mention that before. I will not be getting an off-plan meal after any of my shows because I am waiting for my boyfriend to finish his shows 2 weeks after me. And we just want to enjoy that first off-plan together. But obviously I'm still going to have to eat something. And I told him, honestly, I'll be happy with a packet of rice cakes, fruit, and I really want a protein bar. But obviously it'll be up to him because we do have a show in 2 weeks' time. Again, we don't want to set ourselves back and there's still a bit of fat loss to be achieved. Like those tie-ins are coming, but they're not there yet. And we need them to be there for show number 3 at least. And show number 4, which are the main shows of the season. So obviously no expectations for this show. I'm just going to go up there and have fun. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to hop into the shower, shave my entire body, exfoliate, moisturize, and then I will catch you when I know what's happening today with food and with cardio and with training. And obviously I will show you my meals today just so you get an idea of what I eat at 2 days out from my show. So I shall see you in the next clip. And please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and head over to Instagram and TikTok and follow me there for more regular updates. Also, before I go, you are going to get a bit of bonus footage from me this time. Obviously, this vlog will be today and tomorrow, and then I will do a completely separate show day vlog and some post-show reflections, so stay tuned. So, my whole body is shaved. I'm literally a hairless rat. I just need a bit of help with my back, but my boyfriend will take care of that a little bit later because he's not at home right now. We've gotten in my update from my coach and we are carbing up today. Let me tell you, I'll tell you how many carbs we're going in. 220 grams of carbohydrates going in today, 100 grams of protein and 44 grams of fat. Still no veg, so the volume is going to be kept down just to keep that midsection tight. It is looking really tight right now, so we want to keep it that way even with the higher calories. But pre and post workout are very similar. So meal 1 today will be pre-workout. So we're going in with rice cakes, peanut butter, chicken and jam, which I'm very much looking forward to. But first we need a coffee. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm gonna put my pre-workout meal together, show it to you of course, and then we're gonna head to the gym. So plan for today is an upper, not push pump, upper pump. So we're doing a bit of shoulders, bit of back, biceps and triceps. So we're hitting a bit of everything. 2 to 3 reps in reserve, no crazy weights, no pushing to failure. I might throw in a bit of abs if I have time, because then I need to take post-workout shots for him, and obviously if he feels like he needs to adjust my post-workout meal, he will. So I will not actually prep it to bring it with me. I'm just going to bring all the components. I'm going to bring the rice cakes, jam, peanut butter, squares bar, and then if he feels like he needs to change anything, I'll have everything to do that. And then the reason I'm bringing my pre-workout meal with me, or post-workout meal with me, is because I do have to stay in the gym for a lesson, posing lesson at 12. So obviously in the gym for 10, train till about 11, sessions only take like an hour now. Then I might do a bit of posing, take the photos for him, eat my post-workout meal, get another coffee, and then I'll teach my client, come back home, stop at a shop, pick up a few bits I forgot to buy, stop at a shop, come home and cook the rest of my food. So it's going to be a good day. I'm very stressed out right now with everything I need to do, but at least one thing is ticked off. The body shave is ticked off. We're gonna go to the gym, take that off. Posing client, take that off. Client check-ins, still need to check that off. And we still have to wash my hair tonight, and obviously I do want to get the majority of packing out of the way because tomorrow I'll be getting up about 6, checking in, heading straight to the gym for 8 o'clock because that's when it opens. And then come back home, and it'll just be literally about getting the last few bits together, making any meals that I need to make and heading straight out the door. The latest we want to leave is 12 p.m. tomorrow because check-in is at 4 and it is a 4-hour drive. So the latest we want to leave is 11. 12, I can't speak. The latest we want to leave is 12, but we are looking to leave about 11. So still have time tomorrow. We're not going to be stressing, but just the more I get done today, the easier tomorrow morning will be, the less stress-free it'll be. And you do not want to be stressing a one day out from your show because it's stressful enough. But yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee and put my meal together and show you. We're gonna eat it together, or not. No, we're not gonna eat it together. I'm gonna show it to you, and I need some quiet time to wind down and just get myself in the zone for training. Although I have to say I have been enjoying the pump sessions, but at the same time I am looking forward to getting back to proper training next week, and then it'll be peak week again. It's actually crazy what I'm doing. I've never done so many shows, not this close together. It's a roller coaster, but I'm starting to get excited. I'm starting to get very excited, but obviously I will give you all the pre-show day feels probably tomorrow when we're settled in the Airbnb. For today, all you're going to see from me now, I'm not going to ramble, is going to be training and my food, and I'll show you a bit of my packing later, and then we'll roll into tomorrow. We've got our coffee. And yes, I've still been using a little bit of my unsweetened almond milk, but it's just like 17 calories for 100 mils, and I literally just pour in a drop so I don't track it. And yes, I still have been using it. It hasn't done anything bad, but I've got my meal, so let me show you. I haven't had carbs for breakfast in weeks, months, I don't even know, but we've got 3 plain unsalted rice cakes. We have 20 grams of nut butter. We have 20 grams of raspberry jam, and I decided to just put it on one because I can't remember if I like it or not. I do like jam, but I just love my rice cakes and peanut butter, so I'm sticking to one. And then we have 40 grams of chicken breast with just a little bit more peanut butter that I didn't fit on the rice cakes. And I've just sprinkled some salt on top of this because we do have 5 grams weighed out for the whole day. That's actually something I didn't mention. So we've been having 5 grams of salt every single day. So I just weigh it out in the morning in a little container and I spread it across all my meals during the day. The reason why is because obviously salt manipulation might come into play maybe tomorrow or show days. So if he changes my salt, sometimes he'll literally text me, it's usually one day out, like halfway through the day, when we're water loading or when we cut water, he's like, okay, let's cut salt in half. So obviously if he tells you to cut your salt in half, you need to know how much you've been having, and we just want to keep everything as consistent as we can. So the water has been 6 liters every single day this week. Salt has been 5 grams every single day this week. There's been no veg, no artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So very clean, very tidy. My midsection has definitely thanked me for it. And obviously the 1.5 kilo drop in the last 2 days has definitely been good too, even though I felt it. Protein sources have only been chicken, egg whites and peanut butter as well. Nothing like whey, no cream of rices, just nothing that could interfere with my stomach. And listen, it works. I'm really enjoying the food, even though it has been so little. But if you know me, you know I love peanut butter, and I literally had 25 grams of every single meal the last 2 days. So even though there was no carbs, I was still happy. And obviously we pushed through, we got through work, which was kind of the hardest part because these were the meals I was going on at work. So that was definitely the hardest part. But I'm gonna enjoy this. I might give you a little taste test of the rice cake with jam and peanut butter. Let me just spread the peanut butter and the jam like a peanut butter and jelly. I forgot a fork and a knife. So we make do. Let's get a taste test. Approved. It feels so weird having this in the morning. So weird. But yeah. So I got this pre-workout. Post-workout is very similar, but I'll still show you. And then meal 3 and 4 are going to be the exact same, so I'll probably just show it to you once, and then a bit of a change for the last meal, which could still change based off of visuals during the day. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, drink this, watch a bit of YouTube, just get myself hyped up for the gym, and I shall see you for a pump session. So training is complete. We got an insane pump. Check-in shots were just sent over to my coach, and we're gonna wait and see what happens. Before somebody rudely interrupted me in here, I'm just sitting in the changing room after training. I popped down to get a coffee, Americano with a straw because we don't want to be staining the teeth. And I was gonna have my post-workout meal. So I'm not gonna really show it to you while I'm making it because it's gonna be an absolute mess. I got my box, my scales, got my little food bag with all the bits in it. So we've got pretty much the same meal as pre-workout. So I sent the shots over to my coach. He was very happy. Says the best we've looked. My back is locked up though, which is not good. So we're gonna have to get my boyfriend to really go ham in there today and open that lap for me. But post-workout is literally the exact same. We've got 3 rice cakes, 20 grams of nut butter, 20 grams of jam, 40 grams of chicken, and we get the first squares bars I've had in 5 months. Correction, there's actually no nut butter in this meal, and I nearly put 20 grams on, but I double checked my plan. It was just jam. So 3 rice cakes, 20 grams of jam, 40 grams of chicken, and obviously the squares bar. So let's open her up. Look at this beauty. First squares bars in like 5 months. Oh my god. I forgot what sugar tastes like. This is amazing. This paired with a coffee. Although my favorite one is the cookies and cream one with the little white chocolate bits, but obviously we're keeping it plain. We're sticking to the macros. Plain one is, oh my god. I do not regret having this now. Maybe this will get rid of the bags under my eyes. Ignored the jacket, but ever since I got home, I've been home for over an hour now. I've just been powering through my client check-ins. And that being said, if you are looking to join my team, I will be opening spaces for the month of October, so make sure you click the link in the description and my inquiry form is there. You can go over to Instagram, you can just drop me a DM as well and we can discuss your goals. My girls are doing absolutely amazing right now. I have 2 girls in a fat loss phase, absolutely killing it, and I do have a client prepping for her wedding, which is very exciting. She's absolutely nailing it. We're 4 weeks in, still a couple of weeks to go, but no doubt she's going to be ready. So if you are looking to join my team and make amazing progress and get results, make sure you get in touch with me. But yeah, ever since I got home, I've been really cold, and I just kind of copped on that I shaved off all the body hair on my body. Body fat is quite low, so there is not much keeping me warm right now. So jacket stayed on ever since I got home, but my rice is cooking for my next meal, so in that time I thought I would show you everything I bought yesterday that we're going to be eating / using over the next 2 days. So this is mainly carbs and a few show day essentials that I forgot to buy earlier that I didn't show you in the what's in my backstage bag video. So I'm gonna power through them very quickly and I'll show you everything I bought yesterday. So I'm just gonna dip my hand into the bag and we'll see what comes out and we'll explain. So let's go. First of all, we've got three. I have two here, but there's three in there. Just plain unsalted rice cakes, because I told you we are going very clean with this carb up this year. Rice cakes, jam, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we've got just plain unsalted rice cakes. We've got 3 packets of them somewhere in there. Another carb source that I did mention a few minutes ago, honey. So I will be trying a meal with honey for the first time today. A true bodybuilder's meal. My boyfriend said it's amazing. My coach said it's amazing. So we'll see. You'll have to wait and see for my next meal, because we are going to be using it. But we just got a squeezy honey. And the reason I get squeezy is because I might be using it backstage on rice cakes. So it's really simple to just pop the rice cake on a scale and squeeze out the honey. Yeah, we're just going to stick to food for now. So I'm going to pop the other bits aside. I've got 2 packets of just plain Squares bars, and obviously you would have seen me have my first one in 5 months today. But yeah, they're a very easy carb source, either post-workout, or a lot of the time we just have one backstage before we go on, because it's pure carbs, pure sugar, straight to the muscle. And yeah, I've got 2 packets of plain, which is normally what we go for, because there is 119 calories and 21 grams of carbs in one of them. Next up, so we're still on the topic of carbs, and I told you I'll be having a lot of rice and rice cakes. So I got my favorite jasmine rice from Tilda, nearly €4 for this little packet, but trust me, it is so worth it. It is the best tasting rice ever, and the basmati one is actually my boyfriend's favorite as well. So that pretty much actually covers all of the carbs that I have. So we have rice cakes, rice, Squares bars, honey, and we also have jam. So at home, I've just been using this jam, which is the one I used this morning and post-workout. But backstage, just like the squeezy honey, when I went to England, I got a squeezy jam from Hartley's. So really easy, again, backstage, pop a rice cake on a scale, squeeze it out, and it's a lot easier than me playing around with knives and spoons, but obviously you do what you need to do. So that pretty much covers all the carbs. Then we go in with the fats, because what we do one day out / show day is we up the carbs, we up the fats a touch, and we just keep protein very, very minimal to avoid any digestive issues and just keep that midsection tight, because protein is the hardest macronutrient to digest, especially for me. So for fats, we're going in with peanut butter. This is one of my favorites right now. And I've also got a fresh drizzler that I bought a while ago. Same reason as the jam and the honey. Not the best tasting peanut butter out there in my opinion, but backstage, squeeze it out. It is so easy. And I always go for the golden roasted, never the normal one, always golden roasted. We have a dark chocolate. So most of the time my meals backstage would be either a Squares bar, and then we have rice cakes, jam or honey, peanut butter or dark chocolate. So I got the Lindt 85%, and I also got the green and blacks, which I actually think tastes better. I have a coffee for the Airbnb that we're staying in, because show day involves a lot of espressos, double espressos when the water is cut. So I just got coffee, and obviously there's 4 of us staying at the apartment, so we're gonna need coffee, and it's gonna be an early morning show day, so everyone's gonna need a good coffee, and a good strong coffee. Then one more thing that I forgot was in here is just jellies, again just to pump up backstage. Right before we go on, we usually pop a few jellies. So I got Sour Patch watermelon, not my favorite, but I don't want them tempting me, that's why I got the watermelon ones. And then some other show day essentials, not food anymore. I've got some black fluffy socks to wear with my slippers after tan to be nice and warm and comfortable. I've got some reusable straws that I can just pop in my bag as well when I'm drinking coffee or water backstage. If I get any water, just easy through a straw, not ruin the makeup, not stain the teeth with coffee. Got some tissues because you never know. And I've also got some paper cups, so I'm going to cut out the bottom if needed. I did mention in my last video I got a shiwi that I'm going to be peeing through when I have my tan on, but I haven't actually tried it yet. I don't know what it's like, and I have used cups last year, so in case anything with the shiwi goes wrong, we hop back onto the paper cups. And that actually pretty much covers everything. I also got a new food scale, really good one from Salter, Salter. It was a Club Card price, so I got it because we have one really good scale at home, but I don't want to take it with me in case my boyfriend needs it. So I was like, I'm just gonna go buy another proper scale so he can keep his favorite one. I don't think I mentioned earlier, I was talking to him about my post-show meal and he approved. So I told him I'll be happy with a packet of rice cakes and fruit, mainly fruit, and a protein bar because I've really been craving a protein bar, and he said yes. So I'll see how I'm feeling on the day because I just know I'm gonna have a lot of sweet stuff before going on stage, like squares bars, rice cakes, jellies, jam, honey. So if I am feeling something a bit more savory, I'm just thinking of making like a chicken, rice and peanut butter meal, and I can just make that the night before in the apartment, so that'll be handy. But I'm not stressing it, I'm not overthinking, I'm not thinking too much into the future. I'm not even focusing on tomorrow too much. Like, we focus on the present, we control what we can, because if we start stressing about tomorrow and show day, my body's going to be stressed and I know it's not going to reflect my physique in the best way. So we stay present, we stay focused on the current moment, and yeah, that's all we can do. So plan of action, put this away now, put it back into the bag, throw it into the car because I probably won't be using any of this today. And then make my next meal number 3, which I will show you. And then we're gonna have to check in an hour after eating and see if there's gonna be any changes made to meal 4 and 5. And we obviously still have to wash my hair, pack, and put everything on charge. You know, I am so happy I shaved this morning because my energy has totally dipped right now. And here we have meal number 3. We've got 65 grams of shredded chicken that I just popped in the air fryer with some salt and sweet cinnamon. Remember I said we do have the salt weighed out, so I just pulled salt from the container. Then we've got 45 grams of jasmine rice, Tilda, the one I showed you, 15 grams of peanut butter, and 15 grams of honey. I am very interested to see what this tastes like. So obviously rice and peanut butter is something I could eat all day, every day, but I've never had honey with my rice. So we're gonna go in with a baby fork because I definitely underestimated how small this meal actually is. It's crazy how much bigger your meals are with veg. But I'm literally just gonna try rice and honey. It's okay. I told you I'm not the biggest fan of honey, but let's go in with honey and peanut butter and rice. That is a combo. Oh wow. It reminds me of the honey roasted peanut butter we've had before. Okay, I can get behind this. So I'm gonna go enjoy this, do a bit more work, and see where the day takes. I still have a lot to do. So hair is finally washed. I've started packing, I'll show you in a second, but John currently is on a very important mission right now. What are you doing?
Shaving her back.
He's shaving my back.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you we have to shave everything? So I've done the rest, obviously. He's doing my back. It's his 2nd year on the job, and in 6 weeks' time, it'll be my turn to do his. How's it looking back there?
Amazing, hairless.
Good.
Head down, please.
Okay. So I'm just gonna let him do the job and talk tea. So yeah, we're 4 meals in. My 4th meal was the exact same as my 3rd. That's why I didn't show you. We've checked in with my coach. No changes to the rest of the meals today. We're like 5 liters of water in, 1 left to go, and it is 7 p.m. I've started packing, as I said. I'll show you that in a second. And I just need to go downstairs, cook up a bit of rice for tomorrow because we potentially are getting carbs tomorrow. And yeah, so I will probably catch you at my last meal because, as I said, I don't want to make this too long. And then after my last meal, obviously it'll all be 1 day out footage tomorrow in the gym, on the road, tan, everything. So I will catch you very soon. Excuse the background noise, but here we have our last meal. Not much different from the last one, just no honey. So we've got 45 grams jasmine rice, 65 chicken again, and 20 grams of nut butter. And obviously the rest of my salt for the day. And then we're going to go in with 1,000 milligrams or a gram of vitamin C, which obviously helps to get rid of water. Sorry for the angle, I'm trying to block out the light. Let me move you. And we're also going in with our first serving of Peak Max, which I've explained in the last video is just a supplement with natural diuretics that will help peak your physique. So we'll probably be getting this in with every single meal tomorrow. So one serving is 4 little blue pills. So that's gonna go in with the last meal today. And this will conclude the full day of eating today, and I shall see you tomorrow morning for one day out footage. Good morning, YouTube. We are one day out. It is currently Saturday, the 16th of September, and we are one day out from our show. Gotten up about an hour ago, checked in with my coach, already got all my protocols for today, but I will explain them to you a little bit later because there's a lot happening, a lot going on with my protocols, a lot of changes throughout the day. So, yeah, I will kind of chat to you about that probably in the car on the way up to Derry. But first of all, we need to get out of this Udi, and it is absolutely freezing here today. But I need to get out of my Udi somehow and pop on my gym clothes, and we're gonna head to the gym for a light glute pump session. 3 exercises, 3 sets each, 10 to 15 reps, in and out, you know? So I'm thinking of doing maybe some cable kickbacks, maybe some light dumbbell RDLs, and maybe a dumbbell hip thrust. Just to keep it light, just get the blood flowing into the muscle, shift the carbs around from yesterday. We still get 2 carb meals today, so I get a post-workout meal because I will be training fasted, which will just be same as yesterday, rice cakes, chicken jam, and a squares bar. And then I just get some rice, chicken, honey, and peanut butter again, and then we are probably going no carb because we're going to start out the water loading and drying out process after, which I will explain to you later. Right now, I just need to wake up and head to the gym. John is coming with me. He's got an hour of cardio to knock out, so I won't be alone. And yeah, I'll probably see you in the gym. I'll film a few clips, but as I said, it's just 3 exercises, and then I will catch you before we leave. The bags are all packed. The room is a state, but I think I have everything. There's still some things I can't really pack, like food, so I'll just wait till I'm back home because I'll have about 2 hours when I'm back home from the gym before we have to leave, which is ideal. But I have all my show day stuff packed. The big bag is packed. All the clothes are packed. The bed sheets are packed, everything is packed. So, I can't believe I'm one day out. And yeah, the bags under my eyes have also not gone away, but we'll deal with that. I'm very tired today. I've actually gotten some sleep the last 2 days, but I'm just wrecked. My body weight was actually the same as yesterday morning after all the carbs that went in yesterday, which is great, meaning the carbs went exactly where they needed to. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm going to try and change, and I'll see you in the gym. So the kitchen is an absolute state. We've got a big bag, got my show day bag. Here's a bag of carbs that I showed you yesterday, some bits for the car, got a book, blankie, cushion that I'll also be bringing backstage. Got my heels and my posing bikini because we are going to need to stop on the way somewhere and take a check-in. Fun times. Food bag for me and John, my next meal, some random little bits, another little backpack, and we're 2 liters of water deep. So we're pretty much all packed up. I think I have everything. You know, I have a little list. I did check everything off, but obviously whatever we forgot, there's shops on the way, so we don't stress. But as I said, yeah, I get my next meal in at 11:30. I'll be in the car. And then I do need to check in with my coach about 1 p.m, 1:30. So we are going to have to stop somewhere, hopefully at a petrol station. Hopefully they have a bathroom so I can just pop on my posing bikini and check in. If not, we're gonna have a problem. But as I said, we deal with it when the time comes. We do not stress. So yeah, we had a good pump session this morning, just 3 to 4 exercises, easy sets, easy reps, you would have seen it. And my check-in for my coach. And yeah, he's very happy with the position we're in. He says we're in a really strong position for the first show. So I am very excited, but we just need to get everything packed up, get on the road. And once we're comfortably on the road, I will talk you through all my protocols today, because as I said, there is a lot happening with salt, water, meals, check-ins, and the whole drying out process. So I will catch you very soon. Alrighty, so we've been on the road for about 2 hours now. 2 hours. So yeah, a lot has happened. I'm just getting a coffee in. I've got my last carb meal of the day in, which was pretty much the same as yesterday, just rice, honey, peanut butter and chicken. Yeah, second coffee deep, and we're about halfway on the way to Derry, so it's about a 4-hour drive, obviously with stops in between for pee breaks. But I thought I'd kind of break down the process of today for you. I really hope you can hear me properly. So the aim for today is to water load and then dry the physique out. So we are going to be consuming about 7 liters of water today, including my coffees. So I am tracking every single ml of liquid going into my body. So from the time I wake up to 7:30 p.m, we have to get 7 liters of water in, and then we are cutting water out completely. Obviously, with water in the body follows salt, so we are going to be cutting salt after meal 3. So I've had 2 grams in each of my meals today. I have 2 more grams in my third meal, and then we'll be cutting salt completely, and that's when the drying out process will start. Once we cut the water, once we cut the salt, we've been implementing peak max like you saw from yesterday. So I've had 1 serving, 4 more servings to go every 2.5 to 3-ish hours. So that's kind of the plan of action for today. The rest of the meals today are going to be a bit of a fat load approach. Obviously, when the water goes, when the salt goes, carbs would make me hold more water, so we're cutting carbs too to really dry out now. Obviously, we do have to watch fullness versus flatness, so if carbs need to be reintroduced at any stage, they will be. Obviously, we are checking in fairly often. I've checked in this morning, I've checked in post-workout, and I just took some bathroom shots at a petrol station to send to my coach 90 minutes after eating, because that's what we usually do, about 90 minutes after each meal, just to let the body digest the meal and see how the physique responds. But yeah, 2 hours about until we reach Derry. Then we need to check into the apartment. I need to take my final shower, and Tan is at 6 p.m. today, so I'm gonna have to leave the Airbnb about 5:30, get to Tan, check the venue out, because that's where everything is going to be happening tomorrow. But obviously that will be a part of tomorrow's vlog. So yeah, pretty busy day. Obviously we did training in the morning, you know, we've been on the road, meals, packing, but I'm pretty sure I brought everything. I did actually forget all my chicken, so we had to, but I realized fairly quickly, so we just turned back around to get it. Yeah, I'm starting to get excited. I hate one day out in a way, because it's just so technical, like you're timing everything. My meals are timed today, so we ate at 9, 11:30, 2:30, 5:30 and 9 p.m. My peak maxes are timed out every 2.5 to 3 hours. Water intake is timed out, salt intake is timed out, everything is timed out. So it's just a lot of information, because you literally just get one text from your coach in the morning explaining all of that. So it's a lot to take in, but obviously I've done this a few times now, so it's a lot less stressful than it was before. Sorry, we've been stuck behind a lot of slow drivers, so there's a lot of braking involved. So yeah, that's kind of the plan of action. I'm just gonna chill out on the road. I've just posted a story, or a couple of stories, about my posing clients competing tomorrow, so I will be sharing the stage with my posing clients, which is just insane. Very much looking forward to seeing them. I'll be seeing some of them tonight, maybe one of them or two, then we'll pop over to the apartment as well. My mom and her partner are somewhere behind us as well. They just stopped for lunch. Dad is coming up tomorrow morning, so yeah, it's gonna be full of people. The house is gonna be full of people. My coach is on the way down too from Cork, so it'll be good. The weather is lovely today. It is supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm not sure if we'll get the show day weather that we always get, but we shall see. We don't stress. To be honest, I'll be at the venue pretty much all day tomorrow. Like, my tan is at 9, makeup at 10, registration at 12, so there's no point in me even leaving the venue. The place where I did my first ever show. It's going to be a good one. Now, one more thing I want to say. So obviously today on the road all day and tan and everything. Tomorrow is show day, and then Monday is my only day off work. And obviously I will have to get back into cardio training, scrubbing my tan off, meal prepping for the week, and honestly I don't know how much time I'm going to have to edit these vlogs. So if they're 1 or 2 days late, you're just going to have to forgive me, because there's going to be a lot of vlogs coming your way. This vlog, a show day vlog, and then obviously we are going to be starting peak week in just over a week again. So you're just going to have to be patient with me. I'll try my best to get these videos out there as fast as I can, but yeah, you're just going to have to be patient with me. But for now, I just need to chill out, maybe get a nap in or read a book, just get myself in a zen mode. And I'll probably catch you when we're up in Derry checking in with Coach again. And obviously I'll give you an apartment tour because you have to. Welcome to our home for the night. I thought I'd give you a quick tour before we bring all the bags in. So we've got the living room slash kitchen, very big, plenty of space to prep. We got a microwave, got a hob, we've got everything so John can prep his meals too. Lovely little view out there. There's a bathroom in there. There's another sofa here, and this is actually a sofa bed if anybody would like to stay. John has found his spot already.
Yeah, this is
And let me bring you upstairs. So this is bedroom number 1, and I think this is going to be mine and John's. Very cute, very clean, which I love. Bedroom number 2. The sun is still shining out there, by the way. I think I'll give the brighter room to my mom. And then we've just got the bathroom, bath, a big shower to scrub off the tan. And yeah, we made it to Derry. So now we have to bring all the bags in, and there's a lot. So we just checked in outside the apartment with all the neighbors staring and giving me dirty looks, but we already gotten our feedback in from my coach. So we are 5 liters of water deep right now, 2 carb meals in, 1 carb free meal, and we are keeping it carbless for now. He did up the nut butter in my next meal by 5 grams, but he says he's very happy. To be honest, considering I'm 5 liters of water deep, I do feel tight enough. So I'm very, very happy. Obviously, as a whole, I'm not fully happy with where I'm at. My lower could be a lot more conditioned, but as I said, this show is not our priority. We want to peak for show number 3, for number 4. So that's where the prize is. That's where the mind is focused on. But I am very, very happy with what I'm bringing. I am 2 kilos lighter than I was on stage last year. And obviously with a lot more muscle mass. I have to say the glutes have held on. So I am very happy. Obviously I will show you a bit more check-in footage, but it's just that I'm 5 liters of water deep, 4 meals or 3 meals, 6 grams of salt. So we are a little watery, and I don't want to be showing that right now, but I'll probably show you my last check-in today after we get tanned up. And then obviously tomorrow's footage is another vlog. We'll save everything that happens tomorrow for the show day vlog. So there's not much more going to be happening today. I might show you my next meal. I'll show you myself after I get tanned up. Mom should be here soon as well. So I'm just about to hop into the shower for my final shower until we probably get home tomorrow at like midnight.
She's gonna be a smelly bitch.
Yeah, because obviously once the tan is on, you can't shower anymore. So that's why I wanted to take one last shower before we go. And then normally like post show you come home and you shower straight away, but we're getting straight on the road back home, so I won't be able to shower until I'm actually home tomorrow. So another 4-hour drive after we get out of the venue.
I made it up here without a map.
We only pulled up Google Maps in the last like 10 minutes just to make sure we know where the Airbnb is, but I think I did good with the Airbnb, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
It's actually really nice, and as I said, plenty of space for the 4 of us, and with girls coming over a little later as well, plenty of space. So I'm gonna go shower, and I'll probably catch you at my next meal before we head to tan. Mom has made it to Derry.
Hey!
What do you think of the apartment?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's clean and a nice smell. It's really, really nice.
A lot better.
Everything looks like new.
It does actually. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I am excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, so Mom will be heading over to tan with me. I still have about half an hour before I have to get my next meal in, so I'm just going to do a bit of editing because I do want to get ahead of the game. But yeah, we'll be heading off to tan soon. We'll be looking like an absolute Oompa Loompa with a white face, but we are here for it. Next meal going in before tan, same as earlier with 5 extra grams nut butter, but I know I didn't actually show you. So we've got 80 grams of chicken, 25 grams of nut butter, no salt going in from 3 p.m. I think it was. We've got a serving of Peak Max again, so that's number 3. And we're also adding in 1 gram of vitamin C just to help with the drying out process. So I'm going to eat this up. I had another espresso. And we're off to tan. Hair is up. I've got my shower cap and we're just about to head in for tanning. Not looking forward to the freezing cold. We've got John with me.
I'm not going for tanning.
Yet.
Yeah.
Another few weeks. 6 weeks. And I also ran into one of my beautiful posing clients. Ivana, how are you feeling?
Ivana is ready.
Ivana's ready, she is. Even though she didn't send me a posing check-in. Yes, there is. Yeah. It's okay, I'll be hammering you backstage. We are all tanned up. Looking good. Took a while, it was freezing, but it was actually the same woman that has been tanning me at PCA shows for the last 3 years. And she remembered me. So we had the great chats in there. I cannot wait to get back home now. I'm freezing, I'm tired. But we need to stick around to see if my coach is here, so I'll update you when I know anything. Excuse the dark lighting, but as you can see and as you saw, I am all tanned up. I'm just about to get some work done because work comes everywhere with me. So it is currently 7 p.m. I have half an hour to finish off my water for today, and I also put some into my coffee and I'm sipping away at that with a straw to not stain my teeth. And yeah, so nothing really planned for the next hour or two. We have to get another Peak Max in an hour and a half. My last meal will be at 9 p.m. today, which I will show you. And maybe my coach will come by to see me in person. So obviously I will show you that as well then, if that happens. If not, we'll just send him visuals. Obviously we are very watery right now, over 6 liters of water. So this is kind of the worst look you'll have before show day. And then obviously once the water is cut, you're gonna keep peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing all of that water out until you're completely dry. So I will hop back on when I know what's happening, when I get an update or when my coach comes back. Everything else will be in the next vlog, so you'll just have to stay tuned for the show day vlog. But for now, we just chill, we relax, because that's the most important thing you need to do before show day is just relax. Now the tan is done. The worst part of show day is over. Like the base coat takes 2 minutes, 5 minutes tops. So the worst part is over. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit stressful as always. Show day is always a little stressful, but everything's in one place tomorrow, which is amazing. There's no driving back and forth, which takes a lot of the stress away. But yeah, coffee. I've had a lot of coffee today, a lot of espressos. Coffee, rest of my water, and then we just wait and see what happens. Wait to see what my coach says when we're checking in and all of that. You know, my coach and I have literally just been messaging all day. You know, it's constant updates, constant messaging back and forth with protocols. So yeah, we literally just missed him at the venue. We left the venue because we had to leave at 10 to 7 to drop my mom and her partner off for dinner. And he texted me 5 minutes when we were in the car, I'm at the venue. And I was like, we just left. So I sent him the address here. He might pop over, he might not, because his place is a little bit outside the city. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I need to get some work done because if I don't start the work now when I have the time, you're not gonna see these vlogs for weeks. So I better get to work and I will check in with you when something happens, when I know what's happening, because right now I just don't know what's even happening. The boss man has arrived!
Flying visit. Bringing back 2021 vibes.
Feel good.
No, it's very good for 7 litres of water, and literally, you know, it's very strong now. So it's just like you don't need any more carbs at the minute, just because you'll be better to feed into the show tomorrow than fucking doing it tonight. Because yesterday's hit was enough with the day before as well.
So it is currently 9:30 p.m. and I just wanted to come on to outro this vlog. All the water is in, all the meals are in, all the supplements are in, so I just have about an hour to just chill out before I take one more peak max, and then we are off to bed because it is an early start. It's a 5 a.m. start tomorrow to get the hair done and everything before we leave, and the food prepped because I do have to be at the venue early enough. No nerves as of now. Excitement for sure. Just a little bit of nerves while I get everything done tomorrow, but that's about it. Not nervous to go up there at all, I have to say. But yeah, I look tired, so it's definitely time to chill out. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I do at 2 and 1 day out from my first show of this season. And please do stay tuned for the next vlog, which will follow this one hopefully soon after from show day. So I'd say we're about 12 hours out right now. So I shall see you in the next video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, share with a friend. Head over to Instagram, follow me there to see a bit sooner how this show turned out, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!